Welcome back. In my last made video that you can see here about video game graphics, I promised I will do an Uncharted Special this weekend for the weight of Uncharted 3 that is coming out 2nd of November, this Wednesday. It's going to be freaking epic. Yeah, epic and all. But yeah, there's a really small little story with Uncharted for me. Is that I think the first trailer that I saw was in 2006. I can't remember exactly. It was in 2006, and it was that I remember of the trailer was in the like in the forest with that ruin, and in the middle of the ruin there was like a car, and there's a giant battle going on, and that was pretty much what I saw of it, what I remember of the trailer. And I definitely looked at the trailer and I thought, another shooter, meh, meh, and I didn't really pay a lot of attention that it was actually developed by Naughty Dog. And why I didn't do that is actually because I had no idea who Naughty Dog was. I didn't even know Naughty Dog made Crash Bandicoot or even Jak and Daxter. And then you could think to yourself, but klaudkil, when you play the game it says Naughty Dog. But at that time I didn't really care which developer made that game or this game. I knew Squaresoft made Final Fantasy, and that's pretty much it actually. And definitely the years ahead, and you know, I started to search and this and that and trying to figure out what the hell this developer made and that developer made, and of course I found out later on that Uncharted was made at Naughty Dog that made Jak and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot. They never made a bad game. So, but the funny thing about Uncharted was that, you know, I was like, okay, another shooting game. I really wasn't interested. That's the weird story about Uncharted. I was totally not interested about the Uncharted game. I was like, whatever. But of course, when it came out in 2007, there pretty much wasn't anything to play with at that moment on the PS3. So when it came out, I saw it in the store and I was like, whatever, I want a new game, so I'm gonna play it. But before that I actually played the demo, and it was pretty cool. And I played the game and played it, and then I checked out on the internet more and more. I think at that time I actually got onto YouTube, not making videos but just on YouTube itself, but I'm not sure. And I was like, wow, this game is actually pretty good, and I've read comments that this is the best looking game ever and this and that and whatever. And I played more and more and I started to like it so much. I'm like, wow, this game feels like Tomb Raider but next generation. I was a really big Tomb Raider fan on the PlayStation 1, but for the PlayStation 2 it got totally down. What was the first game? Dark Angel or something like Angel of Darkness, Angel in the Dark, whatever what. I can't even remember. But that game was so bad. I was like, I'm never gonna play a Tomb Raider game again. Of course, luckily for them, they kind of revived the franchise, but whatever. And I was like, wow, this is just pretty much how Tomb Raider should have been. This is definitely the Tomb Raider, but more action-packed, great looks. A little less exploration. That is definitely one of the little minor points I have with the Uncharted franchise or Uncharted 1, is that it really isn't that like Tomb Raider you really have to find the clue. It's more like they kind of hint at, hey, it's there, hey, it's there, hey, go to there. I don't mind it, but it definitely is that if you love Tomb Raider and you really think that Uncharted is pretty much like Tomb Raider, it is, but not with the exploration, not with finding the clue and solving puzzles. There are definitely some puzzles, and but they're not really that hard. And most of the time you're just shooting and shooting, and I totally loved it. I thought it was so awesome, and the environments were so diverse, and they were so well made. The design was just amazing, and wow. Now when I look back at it, I had no idea when I saw the first trailer, and I was like, meh, just another shooter, I don't care about it, that the Uncharted franchise would be one of the best franchises ever created. And I'm definitely glad that Naughty Dog did it, definitely. And they can really see that they can make platform games and games like this. This is just, Uncharted is definitely one of my most treasured games I have in my collection for the PS3. And I think everyone who played Uncharted, not all, but mostly everyone, definitely have this really weird love for Nathan Drake. It's kind of weird because I'm not, you know, I don't like boys or whatever, of course not. But he's just a really funny guy. He's a smart ass, and I really like that. I mean, in movies I like that, and in games too. I don't know. This is weird. I like smart asses, and I like funny things. And he's definitely freaking funny. He has always something to say, even when it's like the baddest of position he is in. You know, but it's just really cool, and I'm so glad that Naughty Dog made the decision of not releasing Jak and Daxter once again, not doing it 20 times over like some other companies doing with some platform game, but actually making totally new IP. And wow, what an IP it is, Uncharted. It's just amazing. And of course we have Uncharted 2 after this, and it's just mind-blowing. And on Wednesday I finally can play Uncharted. I can finally play Uncharted 3, and yeah, it's going to be freaking epic. I just cannot wait to get my hands on Uncharted 3. It's definitely going to be freaking epic. And you know, it was just a really small video of me just, you know, talking about the little experience I had with when I first saw Uncharted, so it's nothing groundbreaking special, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's Uncharted, that definitely will stick to me maybe forever. That, you know, I thought it was just another shooter, I don't give a shit. So that's definitely awesome. So I hope you like this video, and I don't know for you guys, but I don't know, I have this weird feeling, really weird feeling that Uncharted 3 is really close by. That's like already Wednesday. That's the feeling I have right now. Weird feeling. Do you have the feeling too? Yes. Okay, no joking. Of course, I'm gonna see you next time.